Thank you. Good morning, Chairwoman Fox and Ranking Member McGovern. Thank you for holding this hearing. And the Energy and Commerce Committee, we had a marathon 26.5-hour markup of our reconciliation instruction. It was a unique opportunity to consider issues spanning the full jurisdiction of our committee. We worked through legislation that will unleash American energy, end costly EV mandates, and advance American innovation, along with strengthening the Medicaid program for the most vulnerable Americans and improving their access to quality care. Our committee was tasked with identifying $880 billion in savings and new revenue, and I'm proud to say we exceeded that goal. We've worked diligently to meet the target by ending wasteful Green New Deal-style spending, supporting the rapid innovation of American industry and federal agencies, and eliminating waste, fraud, and abuse in Medicaid that jeopardizes care for millions of women, children, people with disabilities, and elderly Americans. To ensure American energy dominance, we are securing our energy infrastructure by taking steps to refurbish and refill our Strategic Petroleum Reserve, which strengthens our energy security and supports our national security. Further, we're taking steps to streamline the process for LNG, exporting LNG to our allies while promoting more American energy production. Through an increase in federal revenues, we are streamlining the siting and permitting of new pipelines to transport energy around the country, which is critical to meeting the energy demands and winning the AI battle with China. We are saving $172 billion over the next 10 years by repealing the burdensome Biden-Harris administration regulations, and over $100 billion by eliminating the EV mandates imposed on the vehicle emission and CAFE standards that have failed to serve American taxpayers. And through major investments to modernize the Department of Commerce, we will integrate AI systems and upgrade IT systems to make the department more secure and effective. To protect the integrity of this project, we are implementing guardrails that protect against state-level AI laws that could jeopardize our technological leadership. Our legislation raises $88 billion of new revenue through a historic agreement reauthorizing the FCC Spectrum Authority while protecting U.S. national security. Biden-era inflation has left Americans struggling to access affordable health care, making programs like Medicaid critical for the vulnerable Americans who rely on them, making it more difficult. The issue has been exacerbated by the decisions of left-leaning state governments to spend taxpayer dollars on illegal immigrants. House Republicans make no apologies for prioritizing Americans in need over illegal immigrants and other able-bodied beneficiaries who are choosing not to work. Our priority remains the same: strengthen and sustain Medicaid for the expectant mothers, children, people with disabilities, and the elderly. That is why our legislation stops billions of dollars of waste, fraud, and abuse in the Medicaid program by beginning to close loopholes, ensuring states have the flexibility to remove ineligible recipients from their rolls and removing beneficiaries who are enrolled in multiple states. These are all common sense policies that will save taxpayer dollars and refocus Medicaid on those who need it most. Medicaid was created to protect health care for Americans who otherwise cannot support themselves, but Democrats expanded the program far beyond the core mission. That's why we're establishing common sense work requirements for capable but unemployed adults without dependents. Let me be clear, these work requirements only apply to able-bodied adults without dependents who don't have a disqualifying condition like a disability or substance use disorder, encouraging them to reenter the workforce or give back to their communities and regain their independence. All of this part of our effort is to strengthen Medicaid for those who need it most. When President Trump delivered his second inaugural address, he promised a revolution of common sense that would launch a generation of growth, prosperity, and health. This reconciliation bill is critical to that promise the President and congressional Republicans made to the American people. And today we're discussing a bill that unleashes American energy dominance, advances innovation, and protects access to care to our most vulnerable. When we were able to accomplish all of the outstanding developments for our constituents and extend the 27 Trump tax cuts, we'll have delivered a generational win for our constituents. And I'm proud on the work to re-spark the American dream and ensure our country will always be the land of opportunity. I yield back and look forward to answering questions.